Hatred against any religion cannot be justified, and across the world, many good-hearted people have raised their voices against Islamophobia. But when the Pakistani Prime Minister talked about Islamophobia at the UNGA, not only did it raise many eyebrows, but it also raised the pain of so many Pakistani Muslims, whom the global community cannot afford to ignore. Just a few days ago, Deutsche Welle, Germany's international broadcaster, noted how in Pakistan, a large-scale rally against Shia Muslims was held in the country's financial hub, Karachi, in which thousands of people chanted anti-Shia slogans. For a neutral observer, it is very disturbing to know that these Muslims are facing discrimination, violence, and hatred in Pakistan. Quite obviously, the Shias of Pakistan are Muslims, and such hatred and animosity against these Muslim groups in Pakistan does reflect how dangerous Shiaphobia and Islamophobia can be. The Pakistani Prime Minister's timely speech on Islamophobia should also help in drawing the global community's attention to hatred against Shia and Ahmadiyya Muslims in Pakistan. According to the PW Research Center, followers of Shiite Islam in Pakistan make up nearly 15 to 20% of the country's overall population. That is why, if violence and hatred are left unchecked, things may get completely out of hand, and millions of Muslims in Pakistan can potentially face violence or persecution. It is understandable that Pakistan wants to be taken more seriously among the global Muslim community, but it appears that due to its unreliability, it continues to suffer from a major trust deficit among many Muslim nations. Yes, how can Pakistan cement its place as a savior of the global Muslim community when it is also frequently mentioned how through violence or terrorism, state or non-state actors from Pakistan have killed civilians, including Muslims, not only in India, but have also caused bloodshed in a Muslim nation like Iran? Yes, no nation is perfect, and no nation should be looked down upon. But many believe that if Pakistan wants to be taken more seriously among the secular, modern and progressive world, its constitution must first allow a non-Muslim to be able to become the head of state, so that non-Muslims in Pakistan can finally feel that they are being treated equally. Pakistan can also take inspiration from countries like India, where citizens of any religious affiliation can aspire to be the head of state. Some even say that if Pakistan cannot look after the non-Muslim minorities within its borders, it should at least think of the well-being of its Muslim minorities which aren't even considered Muslim by them. In Europe, America, India or elsewhere, hatred against various religious groups or people is not uncommon, but it is very unlikely that a nation where non-Muslims are legally not allowed to be the head of state will ever become a role model for the modern, secular and progressive world. Anyway, with open hearts, the global community would like to embrace Pakistan and Pakistanis, but before that, Pakistan should also realize that it will only benefit if it starts to be more honest about the actual situation within its borders. See you again.